everyone. It's Tuesday, February 26, 2008. I'm Nar Williams.
And I'm Rosario Villa Velasquez.
You are watching In Place News LiTE for...
Vlogs and blogs.
In Player. See, we got it.
We got it.
Every day, IPN LiTE brings you the top 3 or 4 headlines in under 10 minutes. That is in our mission statement. And we're going to start things off with, of course, the presidential campaign.
Nice.
Tonight is the very last debate between Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama before next Tuesday's big final primary, kind of not quite final, could be maybe. According to a new AP poll, Barack Obama has taken clear leads over Hillary Clinton, allowing him to catch his faltering rival in their race for the Democratic presidential nomination.
With a majority of the presidential primary matchups now a part of the history books, many voters are now looking ahead to the general election. And a new AP Ipsos poll indicates Barack Obama would narrowly defeat John McCain if they were matched today in the presidential election. 48% for Obama to McCain's 42%.
Well, it's clear that this poll is reflecting the momentum that he's picked up over the last 2 weeks since our last survey. He's won 11 Democratic primaries and caucuses in a row.
As for McCain versus Hillary Clinton, they're about even. 46% for Clinton, McCain 45%. Taking a closer look, Obama outpaces Clinton in a matchup against McCain among men, minorities, and moderates. Senator Clinton does no better than Obama when pitted against McCain among women and white people, two groups that have given Clinton all of her Democratic primary wins so far. But the battle for a nomination between Clinton and Obama may take weeks or even months to resolve.
Even though Obama has been picking up steam in a number of groups, Clinton is still performing very strongly among a lot of groups that have been very loyal to her, including white women, older voters, and Hispanic voters.
While Obama has done better than Clinton among independents in their fight for the Democratic nomination, that advantage does not show up when each is pitted against McCain. Each Democrat gets 4 in 10 independent votes to McCain's 1 in 3. Independents will be a major target of both parties' campaigns leading up to the November election. This latest AP survey has an overall margin of sampling error of plus or minus 3.1 percentage points. Ed Donahue, The Associated Press.
Next week, primaries in Texas and Ohio should be decisive. It's speculated that Hillary will drop out if she does not win.
I don't know. She's got a lot of fight in her. We'll have to see. In other, just more disturbing news, a former police officer convicted in the murders of his pregnant lover and their unborn child is trying to convince a jury to spare his life with tears and a plea from his mother. Again with the tears. Did you see this guy last week?
Is that really going to
help him? I didn't mean to smash her throat with my elbow. It was an accident. The mother claimed he was a devoted father and hard-working patrolman. Bobby Cuts. That's a porn name, right?
Right.
Bobby Cuts could be put to death for his crime.
An emotional day in court as the mother and sister of this former police officer pleaded with jurors to spare his life. Bobby Cuts Jr.'s family described him as a fun-loving youngster who grew up to be a devoted father and hard-working patrolman. Relatives are trying to show a different side of the 30-year-old convicted of killing his lover and their unborn child.
We want you to listen to our case, ladies and gentlemen, because there's a story about Bobby Cuts that you haven't heard. And we would like you to listen to it, consider it, and come to a fair and appropriate verdict in this case.
The same jury that convicted him earlier this month of aggravated murder was back in court Monday for the sentencing phase. Jurors must decide the death penalty or life behind bars.
And you have already unanimously found, based upon proof beyond a reasonable doubt, that there are, in fact, 3 aggravating circumstances that exist in this case for each count of aggravated murder, the same 3 for each of the 2 counts of aggravated murder that you found.
Cuts testified he accidentally killed Jessie Davis with an elbow blow to the throat during a disagreement and then dumped her body in a park in a panic. But prosecutors say he killed Davis and the unborn baby last June to get out of paying child support payments for a 4th child. The couple's toddler son was home when his mother was killed and later provided clues that led police to Cuts. Cutts initially denied any role in her disappearance, but later led authorities to Davis's body. Diane Kepley, The Associated Press.
And gas prices, holy moly.
Getting
You live here in Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah.
How often do you fill a tank?
Every day.
You're kidding.
Oh, yeah, basically.
Wow.
The way things are going.
She gets round. Gas prices at the pump have reached the highest level in more than 8 months. Of course, a couple of weeks ago, we topped $100 a barrel. Way to go, George. Many analysts believe the price of gas, or as we like to call it, bush juice, which is kind of disturbing in a way.
Just a little.
The bush juice could climb to record highs between $3.75 and $4 a gallon by this spring.
The price of gasoline seems to be going up on a daily basis. It's hitting consumers hard where it counts, in the wallet.
Right now, I mean, it's just ridiculous to me. It's crazy. I was used to prices being real low, and now it's ridiculous, breaking my pocket.
According to the AAA, the national average price for regular unleaded gasoline is now nearly $3.14 a gallon. Hawaii has the highest average at $3.50 a gallon, while New Jersey has the lowest. The rising prices of the gas pumps are causing concern for those places that rely on tourists to help support their economy. Places like here in Florida. Florida saw 1.5 million fewer visitors last year. It was the state's first decrease in visitors since 9/11. The drop is being attributed to gas prices and the economy.
In-state travel is up, and out-of-state travel, people arriving by car to Florida, is down. So that would suggest that people traveling by car are tending to stay closer to home, and that could be because of gas prices.
And economists don't expect that to change.
Well, I think gas prices are going to go up before they come down, so if gas prices are the big factor, I think we can expect to see a further deterioration in the tourist numbers.
Many analysts believe gas prices will rise this spring to new records, possibly topping off at $4 a gallon. But others aren't so sure. They say while gas prices have risen, so have gas supplies, and they believe that surplus will help to keep prices in check. In Tallahassee, John Lucas, The Associated Press.
Time is almost up. This has been In Place News LiTE for Vlogs, Blogs, and Players. If you want to check out live streaming news, we got a whole lot more news at InPlaceNews.com. Just go to InPlaceNews.com and download our IPN desktop player. You can click on the download button there, and you'll get a little icon on your desktop. You click that, and woo! A live streaming video of news with me and Rosario right there on your desktop. It's quick, it's easy, it's free, it doesn't take up any space on your hard drive. So go on over to InPlaceNews.com, download the player. Meanwhile, we'll take a look at the latest headlines with an AP News Minute. See you tomorrow.
Thanks, everyone.
This is AP News Minute. Authorities say a man in Baldwin Park, California got into a fight with his mother, shot and killed her, then went next door and opened fire in a neighbor's house, killing a woman and her 4-year-old. A 14-year-old and 9-year-old survived. More than 100 people, including passengers and crew on this Holland America cruise ship, ended up stuck in their cabins for part of a 10-day cruise to Mexico. The cruise line says there was an outbreak of norovirus on board. The New York Philharmonic has played to a full house in North Korea's capital. Kicking off the program, the North Korean and U.S. national anthems. The performance includes tunes that show the importance of American music. The New York Times is reporting that congressional staffers have written a letter to ask the Justice Department to look into whether Roger Clemens lied to a House committee. A spokesman for the committee chairman refused to comment on whether that letter exists. Coffee fans better get your fix from Starbucks early today. Every store in the chain is closing at 5:30 this evening for 3 hours so the company can retrain all its baristas. Starbucks calls it re-education. John Belmont, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.